welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and getting to start, Corbin Burns.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
And here it comes. Swings and misses. 0-1. And he deals. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball one. And there's a ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curve way up.
That one misses. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And strike two. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Substitution now at first base. Entering as the pinch runner, Brett Wisely. Tyro Estrada to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And the right-hander deals. There goes the runner. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Go-ahead run in scoring position, nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And the next pitch is way outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled, and Estrada is out. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Outside. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. And that one cutting but missing down low. Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Tate is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Bauman also getting ready. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Right through there for a strike. Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Jorge Soler to bat next. Wisely stands at third with one gone of the inning. Outside, and that is ball 4. Runners at the corners here, one away. Jorge Soler, the next Giant to hit. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Yo one. Curveball over for a called strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And the righty deals. Ground ball could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Now into the game, Brett Wisely. He takes over as the new first baseman. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Kwai to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. 0-1 down. And ball 1. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Righty delivers. And it's even up.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Adley Rutschman in the box now. Takes strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. A little bit low. Line drive, caught. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Two out, space is empty.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The wind and the pitch. Right side. Estrada. On to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Conforto.
The pitch. That misses the zone. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
And he takes a strike. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Soler up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Soler takes his lead at third with 1 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And that one is out of here. A gigantic blast. The Giants score first. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Austin Slater stands in. That one's in there. Strike 1. Two runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
At the plate, Patrick Bailey. Mullins makes the catch, inning over. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore, bottom half of inning number 2, and now Ryan O'Hearn.
Well, as a hitter, you don't want to be part of a team that was no hit. I mean, that's embarrassing, man. So this guy right here, he's looking to do anything he can in this leadoff at bat to make it tough.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Right side. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. And he's in safely at third with one out. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Coming in as a pinch runner, Heston Kjerstad. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Ball one there. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Camilo Doval preparing to come on if needed. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Hard hit, base hit, in to score from third, and a 2-1 ball game now. And now the winning run is on base.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch just misses.
One ball, no strike.
Pickoff throw, and he's back safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Kicks and deals. And another ball. Austin Hayes next to bat for Baltimore. A one-run lead, bottom half of inning number 2. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Two on, one out. Swings through that one out in front that time. Runners on the move. And that one hit to first. Nice stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
So they're down to their final out. Jorge Mateo now trying to deliver as the hero. On the ground right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, it was a tough day at the plate for the hitters. Only able to scratch out a couple of hits, but some really good pitching, some good defense. You don't expect to win the game when you only put up 2 hits, but somehow they found a way to get it done.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score this afternoon. First.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And getting the start for Cincinnati, Hunter Green.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, you know, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Next offering is down low. And that one in the air center field. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. First pitch misses.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
1 down, bases. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The wind to the pitch. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. 2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He muscles that one out of here. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Austin Riley will hit next. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a good eye there. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Ian Gibaut loosening up for manager David Bell. Farmer getting loose as well. And a pitch.
2-1.
That one misses. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That to right. Fraley should have it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Matt.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Matt Olson. And first offering is fouled off. Outside corner for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
2 down, nobody on. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. Oh, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Swings through that.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, showing the slab in today's game, Spencer Strider. What do you look for here?
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Righty to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball. He's great.
In there. Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do you have on him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Ready to go now. And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien.
The second baseman, Edouard Julien.
The pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Royce Lewis. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. And that one clips the corner. Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. And now the count filled up 3-2. Byron Buxton next to bat for Minnesota. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Batting third.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Number 25. Byron Buxton.
Wouldn't chase that time. That misses. 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Flips for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, Pablo Lopez.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwai. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
All ones the count.
Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Andres Jimenez in the box now. Takes strike 1. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. 0-2 now.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And look out. as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 1 down, runner at first. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Into center. Buxton sprinting after it. He can't get there. It's a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Ground ball to the right side. Julian in plenty of time to first. Out number 3. Guardians lead 1. We played an inning. No score. New inning getting started. Now batting Max Kepler.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
First offering, and it just misses. Strike on the inside corner. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Man at second. Not even close there. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Carlos Correa. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Just off the inside edge. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Nick Sandlin, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Karinchak getting cranked up as well. And fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. And another ball. Matt Wallner in the on-deck circle. And the pitch. In the air, right field. Right there is Laureano. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. Twins wind up stranding one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, Laureano comes up to hit. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
The pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so got him. And now one away.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Substitution now at second base. Pitch running for Cleveland, Estevan Florial. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score at a base hit. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Winning run at second with one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Left-hand hitter waits. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Gonna count 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Steven Okert warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Jackson, the right-hander, also getting loose. The winning run on second base.
That's both.
And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And there's 2 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Still 2 down now, and here is Will Brennan. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Caught him looking for the K.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now into the ball game on defense, Gabriel Arias. He takes over as the new first baseman. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Matt Wallner digs in now. Bieber back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw anything off speed right
here. Left field, and that is a foul ball. Man at second. Up and in, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
And down on strikes he goes. And one away.
Well, pitch sequencing there to change eye levels from the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Making a move at second base. Here's the pinch runner for the Twins, Willie Castro.
Number 50, Willie
Jeffers at the plate. That's in there. That's strike one. At the belt and fires. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Bieber checks the runner, and he dives back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Runner takes off for third. Out to center. Straw has a beat on it. And there's two away.
batting ninth, the designated hitter, Alex Kirilloff.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. That misses, and it's 1-0.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Oh, that's out.
Next pitch is outside.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9 hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pitch misses there. 3-1 now. Edouard Julien up next. That one the other way. Fair ball. Around third. Throw comes into second. He pulls into second as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Edouard Julien. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Man on second, 2 down. Strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Next offering way off the plate.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwai heads after it. Corrals it. And that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. So coming into the game now on defense, Kyle Farmer. He takes over as the new first baseman. Here's Brian Riccio.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Wouldn't chase that time. And that one clips the corner. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2. And delivers outside. Miles Straw on deck for the Guardians. And a pitch. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Miles Straw, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of the 3rd. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwai. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And here it comes. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
It's a good take.
Stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in there safely. It's 2-1.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. What should we keep an eye on here?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Here's George Springer to start it off.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
The pitch. On the outside corner. And we're underway here this afternoon.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. To third. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe. Bichette up to the dish. Eovaldi checks the runner. Springer back, and they got him.
Well, you're really hoping to extend the pitcher this first inning and see some pitches, get that pitch count up. After the leadoff man gets on, he immediately picked off first base. Really just kind of lets the pitcher off the hook.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
In the air, out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Fouled off. He was late.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Two outs, nobody on. Turner climbs in on that right side. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. 2 outs.
Ball
Just
2.
missed. Evaldi
2-0.
maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit,
Ball, that's off
and
the
they
plate.
start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here.
Yeah.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends a rocket to left. And they add a run. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Kevin Biggio. Strike 1. Good eye in that spot.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's the second baseman. In the air, left side, under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Arlington, and on the hill in this one, Kevin Gausman.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Here comes the pitch. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Corey Seager stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering upstairs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
1 down, bases empty. Just outside. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
This could end it. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, a low-scoring ball game in this one. 2-0 game, few errors, pretty clean. That's kind of what you want to see in terms of defense and pitching. A couple of runs was all it took to get the W today.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Luis Castillo. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. This is the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Slider misses outside. And swinging. Aaron Judge at the plate. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to run for the Yankees, Kwai Jones. One down. Juan Soto down. Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. It's the Yankees nothing. Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park. So here's the lefty, Carlos Rodon.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now into the game, Kwai Jones. He'll be patrolling center field. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
Leading up for the Mariners,
Rodon, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. And fouled off. And strike two.
0-2.
On the ground, right side. Rizzo steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that one is inside. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Rodon ready. Here comes. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a full count. Jorge Polanco waits on deck. Payoff pitch. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Ball four, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
One down, runner at first. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Pitch out, but no action. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And it's even up.
1-1.
It's a slider for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now it's 1-2. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Mitch Garver up to it here. It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Now snap throw to first. Rodriguez back on a dive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in Seattle, Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Castillo back to work. And a base hit up the middle. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Castillo, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't get a knock right here. That pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2.
It's a good take.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Just missed. That's inside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And the righty deals. And that's outside. 3-0. And a strike to Glaber.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tie them up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball left side, and it gets by him.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. That one ripped. And no one can get there. Here comes Stanton. 1 run across. Relay throw home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
One out, runner at second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Out of the zone and a called strike. Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
And the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here's the rookie catcher, Austin Wells. Just off the inside edge. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Right through there for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Now batting, the third
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner at third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Splits the plate, strike 1.
0-1.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one just misses the outside corner. Now 1-2. That's down and in.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hard on the ground to first. France takes it himself. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees 3 and the Mariners nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. As the lefty gets to work. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next pitch is downstairs. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Oh, that's out.
Wouldn't chase that time. Rodon sets and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one almost got him. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading up for the Mariners, the first baseman.
And now for Seattle, Ty France. Fastball for a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
That one ripped but foul. With the tying run at the plate, bottom half of inning number 2. That one not close. Now 1-2. Rodon fires. And that's in the dirt. Outside. And that's ball 3.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
There's a line drive to left field. No one can get there. It falls in. Here comes Garver. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 3-2.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Carlos Rodon is done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Clay Holmes gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. On a pinch run for Seattle, Dylan Moore. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Oh, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and you see this offense doing it one player to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to him.
Got him. Foul tip, strike 3.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Henniger.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. That one at 95, missed up top, and that's ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Right-handed reliever.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Luis Urias waiting for a turn at the plate. With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
In the air, center field. He's under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Luis Urias.
So last chance for the Mariners. Here's Luis Urias trying to deliver as the hero. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Runner edges away at second. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fear right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up.
On the ground, Torres. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, a real balanced ball game. 3-2 score. We saw some hitting at times. We saw some good pitching at other times. And I think very balanced. Very pleasurable game, I think, for the fans as well as for us up here in the booth. Watching the execution by both teams was really impressive. They did it in all facets of the game.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Jesus Luzardo. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Mookie Betts will get us started. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's outside. And we're off and rolling in Miami. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Just off the inside edge.
He's a ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And another ball. Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. In for a strike, and the count's full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Outside, and that is ball four.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
No outs, runner at first. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit, known for his late inning heroics. And that's outside, and that's ball one. Nobody out, runner at first. Lifted in the air, out to left. That gets down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Will Smith stands in here, takes ball one low. And now the lefty. That's towards center. He's under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings and misses. 2-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes. And
on the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in on the play.
The center fielder, number 33, James Outman.
First and second, one out. James Outman getting ready to hit. And there's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Around third. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So first and second with one man gone. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jesus Luzardo departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Number 53 comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here comes Chris Taylor. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. That's inside. And the count is 1-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And he takes it himself for the out. Two outs, base is empty. And now Enrique Hernandez. And that's too high. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Anthony Bender appears to be getting loose. Weathers also throwing. The next offering misses, and it's 2-0. Inside, just missed. And that's ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So man aboard, and now it's Gavin Lux. That clips a corner.
0-1.
Two outs.
Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And the right-hander deals up the middle, and that one handled. Got him on the off-balance throw. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Miami, today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The pitch. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Righty to the plate. To the right side. Lux. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Josh Bell at the plate now. And that's in for a strike. Ohtani, a former MVP. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one just misses, and that is ball 1.
It's a good take.
And now the count is even.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Man at first, 1 away. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Struck him out looking. And the Marlins with just 1 out left.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. That one missed. They're down to their final strike.
2-2.
Ohtani is just 1 strike away. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Pickoff move to first. Anderson back in standing. The pitch.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Daniel Hudson getting ready to go. Garcia warming up as well. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. This to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers get a shutout on the mound.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-0 the final in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final. From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab, Zach Eflin.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to get underway. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. The line to kick the pitch. Not even close there. And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Righty delivers. That's a little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And now it's filled up. Rafael Devers waiting to bat for the Red Sox. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
No outs. Runner at first. Now it's runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! The Red Sox score first. It's 2-0.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now batting Tristan Casas. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Red Sox already leading. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here is Masataka Yoshida. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that one is lifted in the air. Arozarena snags it for the second out. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back now in Tampa Bay. And our pitcher in this game, Nick Pivetta. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. That one inside, ball 1. Pivetta goes 6 feet 5 inches, 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. The wind and the pitch. Down the line. And that drops foul.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he deals. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Lau at the plate. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
One down, base is empty.
2-2.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses. Full count now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
And here's a 3-2. Goes down looking.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Last chance for the Rays. Randy Arozarena, the next to hit. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, a low-scoring ball game in this one. 2-0 game, few errors, pretty clean. That's kind of what you want to see in terms of defense and pitching. A couple of runs was all it took to get the W today.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox,
from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set. And on the mound today, Freddie Peralta. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. And a pitch. That clips the zone. And away we go here in Milwaukee. And a pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High fly ball out towards left field. This one's got a chance. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And the 1-0. Out to short, Adames. They get the out on Marte.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And now it's Christian Walker. A little out front there as he swings through it. 2 out, space is empty. And that one is inside ball 1. The pitch. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. It's there, and that's a great play. Nothing doing for Arizona. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at American Family Field. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
We go to the bottom of the first. Digging in, Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that skips into there. Got him looking. 1 out.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now it's William Contreras. Swing and a miss as he was late that
No ball.
time.
One strike.
One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. Short hop liner, handled it short. Perdomo on to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And here it comes. Outside low. Now 2-0. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Rhys Hoskins in the box now. Takes strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. On the inside corner for a strike. That one just misses. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and fires. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
All set for the start of the inning. Jack Peterson stands in. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Fouled off. He was late. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1.
1-2.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. The run scores from second, and it's 1-0. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one fouled off. And the slider just misses.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Man at second. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. There's a strike at the knees. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball left side, could be two. The toss to second onto Hoskins. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
2 outs, base is empty. Alec Thomas now. High fly ball, right field. Frelick has a beat on it. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom of the second. And now, Willie Adames. And the pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Garrett Mitchell in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was late. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Paul Sewald up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. And a pitch. Ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So last chance for the Brewers. And here's the rookie center fielder, Jackson Chourio. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, bottom half of inning number 2. Outside. And now it's even 1-1. Line drive. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. In comes the runner from third, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
This is Bryce Terang trying to deliver as the hero. And that one just missed off the outside edge. With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Checks his swing, now would appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. One strike away. That one the other way. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, it was a tough day at the plate for the hitters. Only able to scratch out a couple of hits, but some really good pitching, some good defense. You don't expect to win the game when you only put up 2 hits, but somehow they found a way to get it done.
The final line score for the ball game tonight.
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Sonny Gray. What do we need to know here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Pittsburgh.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's outside. And that's how this game gets started. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 2. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Next pitch is outside. Brian Reynolds next to bat for the Bucs. That one drilled left field, and that's going to get into the corner. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brian Reynolds now at the plate, and that's outside. Ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. And a curve misses outside. Activity in the bullpen. Andre Palante appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Kittredge getting loose as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ripped, but go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now batting key Brian Hayes. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Runner at second here, one gone. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one smacked out to left center. Edman pulls it in on the run. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's a Pirates lineup now. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And that gets down into the gap. Runner from third in to score. On the board first, it's 1-0. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So runner at second, 2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. Runner at second, 2 down. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Look out. And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That clips the corner.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Out to short, win. Tosses across the first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, and on the hill, Mitch Keller.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And he deals. And he hits a ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul. The wind of the pitch. Towards first. He'll do it himself. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Paul Goldschmidt in the box now. Takes strike one. One down, base is empty. Out towards right center field. He's under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Batting third. The right fielder.
One out left for the Cardinals. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And fouled off. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty, just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. What do we have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Left-hand batter waits. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. Here's Trey Turner. Just off the outside edge. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed. Bryce Harper on deck for the Phils. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Harper now, known for his late inning heroics. Outside, and it's 1-0.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Turner runs. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching it thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Wouldn't chase that time. Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And the pitch. There's the strike. Movement in the bullpen. Drew Smith up and loosening in the pen. Lopez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This to center field. Bader should have it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And starting in this one, Zach Wheeler.
When he's on, Boogs, He's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Kwai to kick the pitch. In for a strike. 0-1. Righty delivers.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab, one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
1 out, bases empty. That one in there across the letters. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 out. And now it's Frankie Lindor. First pitch just misses.
0-1, no strike.
And the righty deals. And downstairs. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 3. 3 balls.
Pete Alonso would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. The 3-1 is on the way. There's a strike.
Can't lose, ball.
On the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Queens. 2nd inning set to go. And now it's Alec Bohm. Quintana back to work. Slice the other way and foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
That one to first. Into the outfield. Base hit. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. So they hold the runner at 3rd, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on 2nd to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Substitution being made at first, and here's the pinch runner, Edmundo Sosa. So runners at the corners, nobody out. This is Bryson Stott. And a good eye there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one pulled foul. Second inning here. No score. Late on that fastball.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
The pitch. Got him. Huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
JT Realmuto steps in. Wouldn't chase that time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Runners at the corners, one away. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two on, one out. Ground ball left side, could be two. Bait over to second, over to Alonso. Double play.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Now into the ball game on defense, Edmundo Sosa. He's the new third baseman. Also entering the game, Whit Merrifield. He takes over in right. Here's Pete Alonso. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Here comes a pitch. Foul tip, strike three.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Starling Marte. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
With the winning run standing at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Matt Strong, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Dominguez getting cranked up as well. The winning run on second base. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Runner edges away at second. Center field. He's under it. Brings it in. 2 down.
Batting six, the designated hitter, DJ.
Now it's DJ Stewart.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
First pitch misses. Runner at second. 2 down. Righty to the plate. That catches the outside corner. 1 and 2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2-2, yeah.
Left-hand hitter waits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. Now it's going to be Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Quintana back to work.
One
That
out.
one way outside, and that's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's the ball. And the throw. He's out at third. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Got him. 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. That clips the corner. And a pitch. And a foul ball. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
And here it comes. Check swing, no appeal. Man at second. Off the mark there. 2-0.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a 2-1. This one in the air, right field. Sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. He's in there. A move coming at third base. Mets going with a pinch runner. Tyrone Taylor. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Next offering is down low. The winning run at third here in the last half of the third. Line drive. Makes the grab. Runner tags. This should do it. Across is the winning run, and they will walk it off.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Justin Steele.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
As the lefty gets to work, C.J. Abrams in the box now, takes strike one. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one lifted to left. Happ heads towards it. He's got it, and there's one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, we could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
One down, base is empty. He was late there, strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that one is in the dirt. 2-1. One out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2. The pitch. Hammered on the line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. Here's Joey Gallo. Strike on the inside corner. The pitch. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Not close with that one. 1-2 the count. Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Kicks and fires. Just off the inside corner. And it's 2-2. Slider misses outside. Joey Meneses hitting on deck circle. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Trying to make something happen there on offense, but that's the risk you run. Awesome. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning.
Back here at Wrigley Field, and our pitcher tonight, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first, here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one ripped, but foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's in the dirt. And that skips in the dirt. And a pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. That one at 95 missed up top, and that is ball one. Fought off foul. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting...
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
In half up to hit. A switch hitter batting right. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs.
Ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Cody Bellinger on deck for the Cubs. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's the automatic. And he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Cody Bellinger in the box now. Takes strike 1. Looping, breaking ball, and he struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. And the pitch. And that's outside. Ball 1. There's a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone. Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The pitch. Line and a base hit into right. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
So a change being made at first base. Coming in to run for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Eddie Rosario. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Mark Leiter Jr. up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Number 43 also getting ready. Bounce to the right side, and that one finds its way through. The run scores from third, and it's 1-0.
Back-to-back singles. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That's a strike. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
First and second here, no outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
And the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your
Ground ball right side. Base hit and a run in to score.
well done, drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now it's Nick Senzel. To the left side, but it is well foul. Kicks and deals. Swung on, belted. Happ ranging back on it. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-0.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Justin Steele won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Mark Leiter Jr. on the pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one. The Nats up big in this one here at the top of the second. Just missed the inside corner. Going to count 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Back to the top of the lineup, C.J. Abrams digs in now. High in the air, out to right. Suzuki makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Two outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Lane Thomas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
Hammered down the line, could be extra bases, and that's going to kick into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at second here with 2 away. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. In the air, right field. Suzuki running hard for it. Long run, nice grab. And that is that. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 6, and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The pitch. Swings through that.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Way high.
2-1.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Here comes a pitch. This one popped up. Abrams under it. And there's one down.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And a foul ball. And a pitch.
2.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jordan Weems looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Floro also throwing. 1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Yan Gomes in the box now. No balls and a strike. Man on second, 2 down. They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
This could end it. And there's a ball. Got it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. For the Cubs, no runs on no hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 46 minutes.
Welcome to Houston, Texas and Minute Maid Park. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And on the hill today, Robert Valdez.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boo. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
And here is Luis Rengifo. And a pitch. Breaking ball inside. And we are underway. The lefty, the 1-0. And that one is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
To the right side. And he picks it up in foul territory. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Trout. Big-time power. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One out, bases empty. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. Outside low, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a swing and a miss. And that quickly 2 away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Brandon Drury to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Two out, space is empty. Next offering is down low. Way out front for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The wind of the pitch. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And the Angels are gone in order. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Our starter in this one, Reed Detmers. What do you have on him, Chris?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
We'll say Altuve up to hit here. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Off the mark there. And the count is 2-0. There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. Bounce to the right. Shanuel. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting second.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Ball 1, no strikes. Detmers, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Way high with that one. And it's 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Right through there for a strike. Two. Got it by him for the K. Nothing doing there for Houston. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. And now Taylor Ward. The pitch. That one outside, and it's 1-0. And fouled off. Ball to strike. And another ball.
2-1.
Here's a 2-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Man at second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Making a move at first. Pinch running here. Joe Adele. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Anthony Rendon, the next to hit for the Angels. Sliced hard but foul.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And he deals. And that one ripped into right. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. That's outside, and it's 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's 2-0.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And here it comes. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And they tack on 3. It's 5-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Rafael Montero.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Right-handed reliever.
Ball, that's too high.
Next offering misses down and away. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
The batter
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Luis, there goes the runner. Foul ball. Man at first, one away. The other way. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around third, the relay throw. And he's out.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score it from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the ditch. And to get thrown out like that really throws water on the fire of a rally in this inning.
Trout takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Next pitch is downstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. A little bit low. Swings through that one for strike one.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 2 down. Now here is Brandon Drury. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Righty delivers. And it's fouled away. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Now to the bottom of the second. Angels 5 and the Astros nothing. So coming into the game now on defense, Joe Adell. He takes over in right.
Number 7.
Jose Abreu up to hit.
Well, as a hitter, you don't want to be part of a team that was no hit. I mean, that's embarrassing, man. So this guy right here, he's looking to do anything he can in this leadoff at bat to make it tough.
Upstairs. Just missed. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
That one catches the zone, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that's down and away.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
outside. Ball 2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And now the lefty. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third.
Batting six, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always...
That one hit to right. Adele going after it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Astros down to their last out. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. That one fouled off.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Detmers is just 1 strike away. Rendon. And they'll go the short way, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambu. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. For the Astros, no runs on no hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.